Hey guys, all right, so I wanted to do a quick review, some new, well, newish product launches, which you'll see a lot of are called Slims. So this is the packages for them. I had tried the Lemon Runtz by Cali Slims, which is this blue packaging. And then these are the Solei, which is Balance, which is one of my favorite brands, just like for a daytime strain. You know, I usually take this when I'm doing like yoga or I'm about to meditate. And I noticed that these, which are the Slims, by weight, they're more than the other pre-rolls, right? And they were cheaper for 10. So I didn't know what to expect. So as you can see, it comes in like a little envelope, Mylar packaging. I don't see a recyclable sign on this, but I mean, I'll throw it out in the garbage. Right, so it's 10 at 0.44. So that's bigger and thicker, technically by weight, than the original pre-rolls. So this is exactly how the packaging comes. Very tiny, very nondescript. It came, again, this was wrapped in plastic, so more plastic. But then when you open it, it looks like a traditional like cigarette packet, right? And they come facing down, and this is what they kind of look like, right? So that right here. And it was the same one for the Runtz, like this part right here, which is the filter, and it will usually have the brand name on it. So this one says Solei, and then this is the part that's actually the smokable matter. It's obviously, I don't know how they crushed it, if it's by mill, but essentially this is one, you know, unit of a pre-roll, right? But they call it Slims. So my personal experience, I give it like probably like a 6 out of 10. Is it something that I definitely pick up? No. And the only reason I say that is because a few of like little things. So one, I don't like the fact that it looks like a cigarette. There's something about it that I can't really explain, but it's like, I'm not smoking a cigarette. I'm having a cannabis break, and me looking like I'm smoking a cigarette, like, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. But the next thing with this is that they're kind of hard to light. So I use hemp wick. This is my little raw one. I love these ones because it's just very easy to light. The only thing is that normally when you have it in your mouth, you'll light it from up here, right? It will burn so shitty and you'll end up wasting it. So that's why I went through this actually pretty quickly, because I wasn't lighting it properly. So most of it ended up being waste. And I just ended up frustrated, which I hated. So if you have to hold the flame right here and then take a breath in, and it will slowly start to burn the outside for you to get an okay burn. If you ruin it, I mean, you throw it out, I guess, you know, that's what it is. I do think that it was under $25. So for less than $25, I think it was like around 22 if I'm not mistaken, on the OCS, you're getting 10 of these, which is great for a quick break. You know, you could throw this in, other than the big ass, you know, THC signs, you could throw this in your purse. Not like noticeable. This could slide in your pocket easily. Like, I put this in my pocket, you won't even know, right? The box is strong enough where it's not necessarily gonna crush, but obviously take care of your stuff. All right, so again, this is for the Solei Slims. This is Balance, one of my favorite strains. This is the packaging, this is how it comes, and this is the product. Cute, simple. I don't like the cigarette look. I don't want, you know, people thinking that I'm smoking cigarettes, even though there's nothing wrong with that if that's your thing, but that's just not my thing. I don't know, something about the shape of the blend is so iconic that you kind of know, right, other than the smell. And I don't know. Maybe it's taking some getting used to, but it's not my thing. Another thing, I find that they don't burn the best. If you light them wrong, you're gonna waste your shit. And it's very, very frustrating. And you're just like, ugh, it doesn't light and stay lit like a normal joint. So I don't know if that's just like, you know, how it's made or how it's grinded. I don't know. Another reason why I wouldn't pick this up is that there's something so sanitary in the sense that like it's beautiful, right? Like great design, like I love the contrast, but it doesn't do it for me, right? Like, come on, this seems so like, this is like something like a PTA teacher might, you know, have in their purse, and that's not what I'm about. So I would never want a product like this. It just doesn't represent me. It's not really my style. But I do love the convenience of it. I do love the petiteness of it. I do like to see like, okay, here, they're going with the slim, you know, kind of discreet, hide anywhere. But again, the burning of them is just not for us. So overall for the Slims, I would pass. I would definitely pass. Stick with your normal pre-rolls. They burn a lot better. The effects are way better. For example, when I tried the Cali Slims, I did not feel anything for like the first time. I had to smoke 2 at a time for me to be able to feel any effects. So if you do it like that, then technically you're only getting 5 sessions, which, okay, 5 sessions at $20. Is it worth it? I mean, that's up to you to decide, but to me, it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't a good enough experience for me to warrant a second trip. So I will be passing on the Slims. That's again for anybody who's into, you know, you're seeing these new products come out and you're like, what are these Slims I keep hearing about? These are the Slims. This is how they look. They're pre-rolls that look like cigarettes. Tiny, slim, you know, kind of just throw them in your purse and go. Again, this where the white part is where how much product you're actually getting. The blue part is the filter, right? Another actual bonus of this is that because typically you have so much space for your hands to sit, right? Your hands are less likely to stink afterwards. So, you know, for any of my, you know, people who have lotion on their hands and you're just like, ugh, I hate when that smells, like you got to spray yourself down if you're going into like, you know, like a kids meeting or something, or you're going into like your, you know, if you're going to go see like kids or something, you got to spray yourself down, you got to wash your hands, you got to lotion. The fact that it has a longer tip allows you to, you know, keep whatever scent that is off of your hands, which is great. So overall, you know, Slims, not my type of product. It's a step in the right direction. I'm curious to see, you know, maybe they'll iterate. Maybe, you know, I do love these type of containers because, again, once I'm done with this, I throw it out in the garbage, right? And it feels like it has like a plastic wrap, so I know it's not recyclable. Something like this actually has reusable value. Obviously, like this is kind of trashy, this is kind of ugly, but, right, it seals. It contains the smell somewhat, right? And the best thing is that if you put in, so this is my raw hemp wick, this is my mini lighter. These fit in there easily with, you know, I could put a joint in there. Well, that's a bad example. But usually I could put like a small pinna and then I always have something on the go as well. So that's my little spiel. Again, here are the Cali Slims. This is kind of what they look like. If you see any on the OCS and they say Slims, this is kind of what you have. So be prepared to see it. Again, thank you so much for your support. And if you guys have any questions, leave your comments, leave your, you know, tell me if you like them. Tell me if I'm tripping out. Tell me if I need to try them again. Again, I tried 2 packs. I tried the Cali Slim Lemon Runtz, right? Effects were good after 2, but not worth the money. And I don't like the way they burn, so I'm going to pass on that. The Balance Slim Soleis, I like the fact that you can kind of throw them in your pocket and go, but I'm going to stick with the original pre-rolls. Yes, you're getting less material, but again, the way that they're rolling those allows for a better burn, a better experience, and better effects. So that's all I have to share today. All right, peace.